up. They wouldn't letting us walk by there, and a little slow dude, like in a blue little sweater with little nappy hair. And then me, Dark on the baby mom, and them all come out there, and we out there talking, and shit, it was about gone in. That's when he started picking up his sweater.
Can I
see
ask
the
some
blood on the
questions,
hood. I see the blood on the hood of it.
It took them a while, though, but they got there quick, though. It took them a minute, though, but they got there quick. They got there quick.
Starling, good morning. We
Good
are the
morning
people
to
at
you.
Bigo. We have a few questions. We want to know, at the live moment, as things were transpiring, you were giving us one-on-one footage at the scene. Keith was still there, and you were
Yes.
saying that was it Keith that flew by, or was it the vehicle? And we want to know, how fast was the vehicle going at the impact? Do you think?
No, the lady. Keith just came around the corner, and that not too far from where that corner is a street you can cross, go straight across. The lady was trying to cross, getting through the traffic jam. I don't know if she was in a rush or not, but she was trying to cross when she really couldn't cross it. And by that time, when Keith came around that corner, she was trying to do the crossing through the cars, and he ran right into her trying to cross, or she didn't look and seen him coming from that way, because the bike is so small.
So she ran a stop sign, right?
She didn't run the stop sign. She just tried to go through a block intersection. Her side,
okay.
the side Keith coming down wasn't blocked. That was a go. He can go. Where she tried to go through was straight across where the cars was already blocked.
So why did they allow that person to leave? Did you tell the police?
They didn't allow her to. She didn't leave.
They came up here and said that the person got in the car and went on about their business. So we was concerned about him getting justice or whatever like that. We wanted to make sure that he was able to get justice, because Dale came up over here and said that the cops let the person get in another person's car and drive off from the scene. So the person was reprimanded.
She was, as far as I know, and how long I stayed there, she was stayed in her car. It was an older lady. It was an older white lady. She stayed in her car. And excuse me for being whatever that is by saying she's an older white lady, but that's what she was.
It's okay.
Yeah, she stayed in her car, and the paramedics and everything looked at her from what I seen. I didn't see her take off. By the time everybody left, she couldn't have left like that, because everybody's getting checked on.
Okay. So moments there when you walked up and you looked at Keith, when you were saying breathe Keith, were they giving him assistive?
Yeah, there was anything? It wasn't a CPR. It was the thing you pump with the air, with the plastic thing you just pump into him. You keep pumping it.
Yeah, to help him, to assist him with breathe. Okay, so How long did it take for the paramedics to arrive to the scene?
I give it at least 10 minutes. I give it 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes, because we was it was everybody tripping how it happened.
Okay, so when they arrived, I seen in the footage that they began to strip his shirt, etc.
Yeah.
Can you kind of explain to us, was he bruised on the front? Did it look like he was bruised on the back?
You couldn't tell that he had a bruise on him at all until the ambulance the paramedic people moved his head. And that's when you seen the blood dripping coming from the side, wherever it was coming from, in the back of or on the side of his head. And all I know, his eyes was rolled back a little bit.
His eyes was rolled back. Okay, so maybe he was unconscious a tad bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
my theory was when he flipped, he landed on that concrete and hit his head.
Oh,
that's how he. That's how I think he. Yeah, he flipped over. Yeah. He flipped over the vehicle.
Oh my God! So it
and the car came to a stop by going up in the grass right there, and the motorcycle came to a complete stop where it basically was at.
Yeah, where he hit it at. So do you think that his head may have hit that passenger rear glass that was completely? Or
I
do you
don't want
think
to
that was just
say
from the
that.
impact?
I don't want to say that because it could have been that because the way he hit so hard and the way he flipped and the way the bike just did an upwards jump and the way he just went in the air and landed. I don't know. I don't know. I just know the way he hit that ground, that could have been the main reason.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, he hit that
So
ground
his
so
face was
hard.
it? So did he have on a helmet?
No, he didn't have on no helmet, man.
Okay. Okay. So at the impact, we can assume like he was in kind of like the flipping mode, and maybe his back, because you're saying the front of him was completely unscarred.
Yeah, he wasn't. You couldn't tell nothing was scarred. The only thing he had a rip in his pants. Like you couldn't tell he
Okay.
was
Yeah.
scarred
So
up
yeah,
at all.
he probably made impact in the air or when he hit the ground for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if he
yeah.
hit it head on, then his front would have been this,
Yeah,
kind of messed
right,
up a
right.
little
If
bit.
he would have
But
hit that van, if he would have hit that van head on with glass, you would have seen it on his face.
yeah. Oh wow. Okay, so when the paramedics were there, did you hear them call out any signals, like maybe that he was maybe in like super critical condition, or like what were they saying over the radio?
They wasn't saying too much. They was just telling everybody to get back, and they was
We can't
asking
hear
to
you.
get.
Your sound went down. Move your hand.
Okay, okay. They wasn't saying too much. They was asking just everybody, did they know him at all? That's all.
Okay, okay. So they were asking who knew him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting updates all over the media. We also seen an article that was posted insinuating that Keith maybe have been intoxicated. Do you believe that that could have been a possibility?
I mean, nah, I couldn't tell. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, because from right there to go from right there, you can't tell a person intoxicated. You just got the light to go, and when you turn the corner, you go. That's what he did. He went. You
So
can't. That nah,
he was not speeding.
no.
She
I
was.
mean, no, she would. You can't speed to go across the street from right there. That's what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying. She just pulled out without either not looking.
So was he running a stop sign? Because if he was stopping, he would not have hit it.
No, no, ma'am. No, he's coming from the light of Detroit and Nettie's right
So he
there. And
didn't
if you
have a
turn
stop
that,
sign.
no, it's not a stop sign. It's a light. It's a green light. He just turned
Oh,
from a
okay.
green light. And he's coming down the street, and just a few minutes before you start going, and if that's no matter if you in a car or moped, if anything, from when you coming around the corner, you give your car a little acceleration, and that's what he did. He gave what he was riding a little acceleration. It's just the lady pulled out when she knows she couldn't get across, and she wasn't either looking. That's all I can say.
Oh
You
wow.
know,
So it was
she
different.
wasn't looking
So
because of the thing he was riding is small, and if she's looking up and her windows is up and stuff like that with her AC on, that thing doesn't make a lot of noise. It's
right.
quiet. It's real quiet. It just got some speed. That's it.
Okay. We get that. We get that entirely. Okay. So what are the updates in the city? What is the city saying? What were you there when Darko and Dale and them arrived?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was gone because I didn't want to ask and talk to everybody I wanted to know questions. I just told myself I got to go because I was already in a rush to be somewhere. So I just took
Right.
off after everybody took off without the questions being asked from the news and the police people.
Okay. So you got out the way once you seen that Keith was lifted and headed to
Yes,
uh,
yes, yes,
uh,
yes. And after they took him, they were still talking to the lady.
did he have on his Pastor P chain? There have been alleged that someone at the scene took the chain.
I wouldn't know that because by the time I ran down there, it was people there and it was things all over the ground that I wouldn't even know that. I wouldn't even know that. Because I had to park my car in a driveway to run down there because I couldn't believe through my mirror that he wouldn't get up. Just that, after that.
Right. Okay, so could you, like I was gonna ask, what are the updates in the city? What is the city saying how is Toledo looking right now as a
Well,
city in
right now,
regards to this? Toledo Keep was very popular.
well, for what I see in the majority, everybody praying. And that's all we all can
That's
do is
wonderful.
pray, you know? No matter who a person is, we still gotta pray, you know, as a people, because we
That's
all
right.
human at the end of the day.
That's right. That's right. Um, okay, so was it any obvious things that you can say would definitely be wrong? Like maybe you can obviously tell a broken leg, or any obvious lacerations or things like that. Was anything any of the injuries obvious at the scene?
Besides his head injury and the blood coming out wherever it was coming from, that's all I could see. Because other than that, he flipped. When he flipped, he laid, and then he laid there and then moved after that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that concludes my questions here. We appreciate you coming over to the Bigo
Amen.
application and
Keep
keeping us
God in
up to date.
prayers. One
Come
love.
back and update us. And we're keeping a prayer up for Keith Jones. Thank you so much, Brent.
Thank you, Big O.
Hey, Val, I'm about to hold on. I'm about to clear this queue out real fast. I think some people may have some questions or something. Hang on 1 second.
All right, all right.
I don't know who joined on accident. I'm clearing everybody out real fast. All right.
All right.
You want to join? Press the join thing. Who is it? Okay, we got Tisha.
Hey B, hey Sterling.
What
How
up,
you
Tisha?
doing? How you doing? Good morning to you.
I'm good and you love. Okay, so I just came in the room, so I might be asking a repeated question. Do you know if he's stable? Anybody know if he's stable or not?
That I don't know. I just gotta wait till really close members or family or people on Facebook just really respond. That's the only way I'm gonna know.
Okay. And you knew him personally?
Honestly, I didn't know him personally. I just know him from we all from a small city and everybody sees each other around. And I know him from being around because my son played football and I see him at my son games and it's just everywhere in the city's small and we just see each other.
Okay, good. And I thank you so much for putting it out on Facebook. Even though I don't, like his character, I am praying for him. Thanks for letting me
Yes,
come up,
ma'am.
B.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody else got some questions? They said, did he take his chain? He didn't take the chain. He said he don't even know.
I don't, man. All I know, it was people around before when I ran up there, it was people just checking on him, like older ladies. And I don't know, it was one younger guy. I don't know what they was doing, but they was buying him, though.
Romeo, what up with it?
What's up, big? So was he conscious or was he unconscious?
He was knocked out.
And I got a follow question. Did he hit the lady or the person hit him?
It's crazy because you want to say the lady, you can't say the lady hit him and you can't say he hit the lady because the lady shouldn't have never been going across the street in a traffic jam. And she knows she can't get across there like that without looking both ways.
Gotcha.
So it's weird, man. It's weird.
We appreciate you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Man, that's all I need. All the questions I had to ask. All right, bro.
What's up, Romeo?
One love, man. One love. Hey, just pray for my man.
All right. Let me see here. Some people in the queue. JC.